some out of nowhere, Shakim asked him, he's like, "Hey, would you do a remix? Would you be down to do a remix for Michael Jackson?" I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Absolutely, man. You crazy?" He was like, "Yeah, they want you to do a they reached out and said and asked if you would be willing to do a remix for it." And he was like, "Yeah, the record's, Scream is a real pop record or whatever, but they want a R&B version of it. Can you do an R&B version? Try to make it R&B." And I was like, "Yeah." And there you have it.
That's crazy. Did you ever get to speak directly with Michael and Janet about how they felt about the record? Because obviously they liked it because it ended
No,
up being the real.
not no, no, no,
Really? You never got to speak to them?
nah. Not about that, but we did actually, get to meet Michael Jackson. We got a picture with him, and we were in the other video, that was the song, that
Jam.
song was Jam. We were in Jam video with Michael Jordan and all of
You
them.
was a
And
jam.
Heavy D, yeah, with Heavy D,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so he flew us to Chicago, and because Shakim was working with Heavy D at the time, and Heavy D's on Jam. So Shakim was there with Heavy D, and Heavy D was talking to Michael or whatever, and he brought us up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I love that song OPP," because he was familiar with OPP. So he was like, "How do they like?" So Heavy D, like, rest in peace to Heavy D too. That's my
Yeah, rest in
guy.
peace. Yeah.
Heavy D said that Michael Jackson asked him, "Well, how are the guys? Are they cool?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're cool or whatever." And he was like, "You should bring them. Let's get them out here." So we went out there, got to meet him and Bubbles.
I heard from Trexor that Bubbles was fly. Like Bubbles, was running the
Bubbles,
whole show.
yeah, Bubbles had his own limo and everything. I was like, "What is going on here?"
Wow.
But
That's crazy. Go ahead.
Michael loved his hip hop, so I do know that he had a thing for Tretch, and he did like Naughty by Nature, so that was cool that he reached out.
Yeah, yeah. So we got to meet him, and I mean, like, especially obviously after using, the ABC record and, growing up on Jackson 5 and then be there and standing, taking pictures with Michael Jackson. You just standing there like, whoa, what is going on here?
Wow, man. Because he was gonna do, I'm sure he was gonna do like a concert in London in the O2 Arena. He was gonna do like 50 dates.
Yeah,
You guys
I
remember that?
saw that. That's what he was working on that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, yeah. So I was hoping that I was gonna be able to see that because obviously I live in London, but of course that didn't work out, man. So rest in peace to Michael Jackson, man. That would have
Yeah,
been crazy,
absolutely.
man. That would have been crazy. That would have been so insane. But
Yeah,
anyway,
Another bucket, another
when I was
bucket list, man. Another bucket
yeah,
list. That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
top of it. Top of the bucket list, though, right
once in
there.
a life.
Like,
So what'd you say, T?
I said no. A Michael Jackson show is like something you see once in a lifetime, right?
Yo, I see the videos, man. You remember that time on the Super Bowl? I'm sure everyone's seen that.
yeah,
My guy just stood up. He was just standing, didn't even move, and everyone just went insane. And then as he took his glasses off, everyone went crazy. Like,
yeah.
He turned his head. Everybody was falling out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He turned into a Black Panther, and that's the concert that I missed when it was the Dangerous tour when he turned into the Panther and jumped across the stage and things like that. Something that no
Like,
one else has done ever yet.
Yeah,
it's crazy because like you could go to various generations and people you find a fan of Michael Jackson. Like my youngest brother, he's 15 years old, so he was born 2009. That was the year that MJ died, and he's a fan of Michael Jackson. Like it's crazy. My parents are a fan of Michael Jackson. Like all over the world. I don't know if we'll get another artist like that. People might say Beyonce, but I don't think Beyonce is going to reach those heights, man. I don't think so, man. But anywho, let's keep this moving. So we're gonna move on to song number 10. Remember, I said that we got 15 songs, so we're
Real quick.
almost there.
Working
Go ahead.
at the Motown Museum, and they got the Michael Jackson hat and glove. And Michael Jackson is only a year older than Motown Records itself. So him being there at 10 when people saw him at a debut, I was there for the 50-year anniversary. So some of those people were like 50. If they were there, they were 100. So I literally seen Michael Jackson fans from like 8 months to 80 years old.
Wow.
If there, the first thing they do is go to the Michael Jackson hat and glove.
Wow.
Okay,
That's how I realized how big Michael Jackson was.
Here's a quick
Yeah.
question. What's the close in terms of stardom and crossing over various generations? What's the closest artist we have to Michael Jackson? I'm just curious. What people think?
Drake.
Nah.
Drake.
Whoever.
But it doesn't have the message that Michael had. Nobody has the message Michael gave at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's show is amazing, you know.
It is
Yeah, oh
very
my God.
amazing. It's
He
very,
made
very
True.
amazing.
how Michael Jackson used to make girls scream just by his presence being there, and that's
Yeah.
him as an artist.
He was a special being, man. Rest in peace. All right, guys. Let's move on to song number 10. We've got, remember I said the 15 songs. All right, guys. So I'm going to play, again, this is another one of these samples where no matter where I play it, you're just going to get it, man. So let's just see who gets it first.